Hello, hello, and welcome back to another round of First to Worst. I will be your host once again, Dragging on Your Shirt, and here in the commentator booth I have Oi.
It's a beautiful day.
And today we are going to be running Avennon versus Fractal.
Hey!
All right, well, when you two are ready, go ahead and eat your hot dogs and start rolling them gats.
Oh. Oh.
I just clicked something. I heard it. I don't know what I clicked.
I think you clicked radar hand right.
Thank you.
Uplink successful. Target system detected. Take it.
All right. Well, Fractal, you're all set and you're set and ready to.
Yep, go ahead and start rolling those weapons.
Roll your weapons when you're ready, man.
All right.
Yeah.
See what we got. Bolty.
Everyone loves a good bolty, but others don't.
Don't. Yeah, I'm one of those, so I'm gonna re-roll that.
All
Looks
right.
like Avenon's first is a Glock 41.
Mm-hmm.
Rolling it away.
Uplink successful.
Oh.
Target system detected. Take it.
Oh, it's gold.
Yeah, just 1911 gold. I'll keep it. It's got nice sight on it.
All
Rolling
right,
away the
Fractal
top
sticking
gold.
with the gold 1911.
All right, this will be your final roll here, Avennon. Give it a little sign of the cross. All right, that's R700. Are you happy with that? I guess you'll have to be.
Hmm.
All right,
Yeah,
any
one
last
of
words,
the
gentlemen?
commentators is in the future for moderation purposes, but we'll bring him back to the present in a hot minute. But anyway, looks like our runners got their weapons. Any final words from you two?
Good luck.
We're gonna be
Don't die.
fine.
All right.
All right, well, you guys are all set and ready. Go ahead and do your thing.
3, 2, 1, go.
Ooh-wee.
All right.
All
Let
right,
me
they're
go
off to
ahead.
the races.
Let me do some quick volume stuff.
Oh.
All right. And we should be all set. Let me go ahead and open up Avennon's audio here.
I can hear, by the way.
Oh, you can. What?
Well, that was something.
You.
Damn it, Hoyt, you undeafened him.
I didn't nothing, man.
Yeah, you did. I'm blaming you. It's all your fault.
I clicked the button first. You unclicked
All right.
it.
Any look, Hoyt's the moderator here, so any mod issues we have, you can blame him, not me. You can blame me for the
Broadcast
technical
issues.
issues.
Broadcast issues are all Dragon. Oh, a cursor on the screen. Say it isn't so, Dragon. Say it isn't so.
Hey, you can blame Avennon for that one. That's something I can't fix. That's an Avennon problem.
Oh, it is an Avennon problem.
That's okay.
That's gonna be
You guys,
here the
you guys
whole
can
run,
live.
everybody.
All right, you guys can live with the mouse.
Override token.
Make friends. Make your peace with the mouse cursor.
All right. Either way, looks like Avennon went for the single point shotgun, getting the TOS. Ooh, unfortunate. And it looks like Fractal is rolling another bolt action.
Yep, he rolled that away when it was in the box, but we've got
Use
both
this.
runners now
Just
having
looking
an
for the
R700.
Sight.
Yep, they're finally
She's not gonna fit on this.
all caught up with each other.
Ugh.
Ooh, a TOS. Yuck. TOS for Avennon.
I've heard a few people say that they actually like the TOS. Which, I mean, I guess it's got a nice aesthetic, but either way, we're gonna see how Avennon can do with the
Analyzing system.
less than desirable loadout that he has.
What's going on over here?
Oh, Dragon, if you could get me
He is in
a
it.
share of your OBS when you got a chance.
No, I'm gonna let you guess. You gotta make
All right.
predictions now.
I'll be right on Fractal, but Avennon will be either in the past or the future.
All
Who
right.
knows?
Let me get that.
Static encryption detected. Neutralized.
Avennon's into his first hold. Looks like he's gonna run with the R700, not this TOS, which I think is a reasonable choice.
Interfacing.
All right, there you go, Hoyt.
Hold
All
successful.
right, thank you.
Data extracted. Analyzing system. 4 override.
Both
tokens
runners
found.
sticking with the R700
Advance next
to start out
system
with.
That's
and
why
take it.
I
What
didn't
is-
take
It's
the
a
bolt.
big room, so
Oh, I
The
see what
accuracy
that is.
might-
Hold on.
be nice.
And hit.
There we go.
Oh,
Don't worry, guys.
Avennon
I know how to
busted
make these
one
quick
to the
fixes.
TOS. That was a nice clean clear from Avennon. Nice and fast. Looks like Fractal's taking a little bit more time with his. Taking a lot of fire from the Sosigs, but I don't think he's gotten hit yet.
Yeah, the
Oh, the
Sosigs are
last encryption
definitely
was-
putting the pressure on him. Ooh, he's got the lineup on some of those.
But he's dancing around. They can't get him. Oh, he is
but
missing health,
he
though.
got him. I think Avennon might have the advantage here, coming out of the
Tokens found.
first hold both faster and
Advance to next system.
without getting hit. So
Yeah.
at the moment, it's Avennon's game, but that still doesn't mean it can't change
Oh.
later down the
It
line.
could change very quickly, as we've seen in this tournament.
Avennon getting himself a short shotty here. And it looks like he's gonna get a stock to go with it, getting one of the wooden pistol stocks. I think that's the one for the Bergman.
Yeah, the wooden pistol stocks aren't a big problem on this stockless shoddy. They're a bigger problem on the Spas because they go up so high. But on this little guy, they're just fine.
and we're also that aim earlier.
Yep, it's just fine.
Looks like Avennon is really barreling ahead here. Gonna clear out.
Interfacing.
Just dives for the orb.
Yeah,
skipping any
he's just
further
going
fighting.
for it.
Analyzing
Avennon's
system.
just outright speed running here.
It's not a bad idea. You do, skip the ability to get noticed if you're too fast.
All right,
Gotta be fast as fuck, boy.
you ready for this?
Now, Avennon looks like he's got not a great lineup on his hardens here. He can get
the
a few
hardens
of
are up.
them
He's
here.
got
but
one, he's got two, he got
Oh,
three,
yes.
and four. Not too bad.
doing the best of a bad hand dealt to him, and it didn't even look like it stopped him for a second.
You know, it's as that saying goes, it's not what you roll, it's how you roll with it.
Yep, that's
Which-
true.
It's true until you get cursed with a Mag 7. Then it's about what you roll.
This I don't need.
Right.
It's like Avennon waiting for those swarms to pop up.
He's
We got
waiting.
one
It's
left and right in this little side
Pa-
here.
patiently waiting. He's got one. He's got two. Ooh, I think he
What
just
is he
took
getting
some-
shot with?
He's not getting shot. He's getting shocked.
Is he?
Yeah, by
Is
the pylons there. Some of the number 4 ricocheted and
Of course.
hit the pylons, and he got zapped.
Oh, I don't think that went according to plan.
Mm-mm.
It looks like he had a great plan and then took a whole lot of damage instead.
Yeah, you really have to be careful with those things. Either way, Avennon is making it out of his second hold at substation and moving on. And in the meantime, Fractal was doing a little bit of shopping and got himself the
might as
M23
well.
gun and a flashlight.
Well, it's cheap.
And a ghost.
All right.
Now, at this point, I would definitely prefer to have Fractal's loadout than Avenon's. He's got a pistol to
I-
clean up his encryptions with.
I
He's
think
got a
that goes
large
without saying.
capacity.
Avenon's getting
Yeah.
kind of screwed over a little bit as far as the
Little
RNG
bit.
goes, but he's
Yeah, we
making
got
it work
info.
for him.
This entrance.
But we'll have
Yep.
to see if Fractal can make a comeback with that.
And at least on paper, Avennon is the favored party going into this by placement on the bracket. So he should be able to still deal with
Alright.
the hand that's dealt to him just fine.
Mhm.
Take it easy,
Interfacing with
All right, and now he's in it.
but take it.
disposition. Analyzing system.
Shit.
Fractal throwing himself up against a wall to get in position for these Sosigs. It's like he's looking around, trying to make sure that he knows where all those encryptions are going to pop up.
And over there.
Mhm. Definitely keeping a cool head, though. That is for sure.
Hardened and
Mm-hmm. Where's the patrol, though? There they are.
And there's the Hardens,
We're clear.
and not too bad. Not too bad of a job, Fractal.
advancing
Yep.
to next-
Also getting not the
Shell.
greatest hardened spawn, but
analyzing
he made a plan during the hold and executed on it pretty well.
Mhm.
This flashlight of his is really doing work, though, suppressing these patrols as they come up the stairs.
The flashlight meta is undoubtedly real. That is for sure.
Mm-hmm. It sure is.
None here.
You should have those swarms popping up any second. There they are. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3.
Shit, shit,
And
shit.
Taking a second to deal with the Sosigs. There should be a third in that
Yep.
patrol going for a
honestly,
reload.
with the damage that Avennon took, this could be Fractal's chance to come out ahead here.
Yeah, Fractal's clear wasn't the fastest there, but it was
Ooh-wee.
definitely
Yep.
hitless.
Definitely did not take any shots whatsoever, so that could be a huge difference down the line. And it looks like in the meantime, Fractal went ahead and got himself a Bren, and I believe
Oh,
that is
Avennon, yeah.
Yeah.
A Bryn and a Shield Dog.
But which Bren? Is that the 806 or is it the
Ah.
807?
No!
I think it's the 5.56 one. That's a pretty straight looking magazine. And the recoil seems to be pretty small, so I
I
think
don't
it's
know.
the
I've seen straighter magazines before.
That's true. That's true.
And-
Stin mags, you know.
Yeah, that does indeed look like a looks like it's the 806, because I think the 7.62 rounds now come in like steel looking casings.
Mm-hmm.
So either way, Avennon has just jumped into his third hold in a bookless library. I mean, I guess it's got statues though, so you can look at those.
Okay.
All right, the Harns are up. He's got one. He's
Choosing
got
to
two.
go with the Brin instead of the shotgun.
3, 4, and 5. There goes all the hardens for Avennon. Not too bad, not too bad.
That was great trigger control to be able to do all of those shots with just a 30-round magazine. I think it might have been the last shot, second to last shot, that cleared that final encryption.
Yeah. I mean, it's doable with an assault rifle if you can punch through the shell.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
But I think he's just got FMJs, right?
yeah, I think 5.56
Trouble
FMJ
me.
can punch through the shell though.
Mm-hmm.
If it was 7.62 by 39, he might have a little bit of issues.
Yeah.
All right, his swarms are up. He's already got one. Switching to the shotgun. Double tap
Using
on the
the
second.
spread on number
Single tap
4.
on the third, and
Ooh,
ooh,
very clean.
Nice. Wait, was
So
he using double
clean.
up buck?
Advancing to next system layer.
I don't know, but whatever
think-
he used, it was working for him.
I think that was double up buck. I think I saw those shells as being just bright red.
Check this out.
Honestly, if he was able to get single taps like that with double up buck, that is some good shooting right
Yeah.
there.
There's some good distance to those nodes, so even double up buck spreads nicely at that distance. Looks like he's positioning himself for the recursives here that are about to pop up. And he should be able to
And
crouch
recursives
down
up.
and avoid fire from the Sosigs while he clears them.
Yeah, but asking someone to crouch down is a big ask. Either way,
That was a great clear.
yeah, that was a very smooth recursive clear, and he's stepping out of that one. I don't think did he take any hits from what
No, I think that was overall. I think that's one of the better performances than we've seen out of any of our runners in library. That was a very clean run.
Mm-hmm. And Fractal's turn to show us what he can do in the library.
Yeah, let's see what his answer is here.
See what
Looks like he's-
what he has for a rebuttal.
Rocking that
Huh?
3-gun. Where's the other Sosig?
Shit.
There
That's a
it
good
is.
question.
All
All right, his harden is up. He's got one. He's got two,
I didn't look.
3, 4, 5. One more. Oh, I think he's got
Wait,
one more hiding
more?
underneath the balcony on him. Yep, there it
Oh,
is.
there it is.
Every
All right.
single time.
It's a good jump down.
Advancing to next system layer.
It's risky to do it, but sometimes you just gotta know when the right time is.
So, who do you
To just
suppose
risk it.
has the advantage here so far?
You know, Avennon. Wait, Fractal took a hit in hold 1, right?
He did. I think he
And
did take
Avennon
a few
took
hits.
a hit in hold 2. I think I'd put it on Avennon as the leader, unless Fractal shows an absolutely brilliant display here,
Ooh,
which he's doing. These are great
that's
clears here.
not too bad. Not too bad. Ooh, a nice, slow but very smooth.
Advancing to next
It
Yep.
was a steady swarm clear there,
Analyzing
and
I think that swarm clear is one of those smooth as fast and fast as slow, or
Physics.
however that expression
it's
goes.
it's a slow as smooth as fast. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I think that wasn't. It wasn't a flashy clear, but it was a very fast clear, even if it didn't look good.
All right.
Fractal is in the thick of it here, just being surrounded on all sides by these Sosigs.
All right, his recursives are up.
Okay,
Time to
okay,
see how he handles it.
Going to reload the shotgun. Are we going to see some surgery here while he suppresses that Sosig?
Oh,
Like
and
he
he's got one. Ooh,
extraneous.
I think Fractal from that shot, you know. Yeah, from that shot, Fractal is coming out a little bit behind compared to Avennon, but
It's
that's
just a
okay.
little bit of damage, but
that's
it
all
does
right.
hurt
In the
to
meantime, Avennon has just stepped into his fourth hold.
Alright.
that was a great stealth clear.
It was indeed.
Analyzing system.
Moving on to the polymorphic. His head is on a swivel in this concourse.
The what now?
Oh no, the meat barrel.
Do you want?
What? The what? The what now? What is it, Hoyt? Did I just hear you? Did I just hear you say
Take the meat barrel.
concourse? All right.
Misa Tinkarisa in the concourse.
God damn it. All right, his polymorphs are up. He's already attacking a few. Oh, God. One more at the tippy top there.
Oh,
And he's got it.
Not very smart.
it was being mean.
Catching fire next to these as well.
Yeah, the polymorph can be just as mean as the orthogonal, but unlike the orthogonal, the polymorph is ugly.
That's true.
It is one ugly son of a bitch.
It's got stuff all over it.
It's got blemishes.
Yeah. And warts.
Straight pimple face up in here. And unfortunately, we are the doctors that have to pop those pimples.
Okay.
All right. Avennon just waiting patiently for that. There it is. There's the cube. Going side by side with it.
Great trigger control. I love the.
Ooh, that was a real quick. Oh!
Oh no!
Avennon
Oh, no.
getting slain in the fourth hold by a green
Standing
bear.
on a berry.
Oh,
I mean, he completed it, but the lady didn't say the thing, so I don't know where to put that. Oh. Oh no.
Well, that was shaping up to be a great run too.
That is the beauty of take and hold. Anything can happen. All right.
oh.
Ending it with a
3 of them.
928,000. Hoyt, you getting the score?
Yum, 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 yum.
Yeah, I got the score.
Is it in the winners bracket?
I'll put it in the wieners bracket.
Okay, good. You better put it in my winners bracket.
Meanwhile, you better tell me what Fractal's doing.
Shopping.
What's he buying? I want to know. I love shopping.
Stuff. He's buying stuff, Hoyt.
You know how much I love
He's
shopping.
buying stuff, Hoyt. Ooh, looks like he rolled himself a
Ooh.
6-point assault rifle,
Oh.
getting the
Semi-only.
Pen 15,
It's
also known as.
Pin 15.
Fine.
Can we say its actual name out loud?
I think it's PG-13, right? If we call it the penis. We'll stick with Panas. People say that it's a silly rifle built by someone who wanted to make something that looked like Darth Vader's microwave instead of a functional fighting rifle. But I think it's just
Hey,
a little
you know
bit
what?
cool.
I'm gonna say this right now. If you're doing like a competition build AR-15, there's
Mhm.
no there's it's okay to put a little iodizing on there. You know, make it look a little pretty.
Yeah, match all the furniture.
And
Ooh,
and
ooh.
we are in a competition, so putting a little flash on your AR
Okay.
is it's not a bad idea.
And I've rolled this weapon before, and even if it's semi, it handles great.
It is a fun
This I
weapon
don't
to get,
need.
Mhm.
despite its name suggesting otherwise.
Goodbye.
And he's got the 60s in it. With it only being in semi, that
And it
basically means
being
he's got infinite
it being
ammo.
5.56, you
Yes.
know, that must mean it's really good at
This is good.
penetrating.
That's so true.
Who'd have thought that the Pen 15 would be good at penetrating? I wish my Pen 15 could penetrate like that one does.
Uh,
Interfacing with
moving right along, it looks like he's heading towards his
Yep.
node there.
analyzing system.
Hit the wrong thing.
We need to pick a
Yep.
career.
Fractal locking it back down in. I'll let you say it. I'm gonna let you say it, Hoyt.
Concourse.
Neutralized.
What, you didn't like
What
that?
is this? An opera? Either way, the stealths are up, and he's already got 3.
We see that
We
there's
got 4,
one
we got
right above
5.
his head.
Ooh,
He sees it
There's gotta be one. Yep, right there in that corner there.
Ooh, there's
Okay.
6 of them. Where's the last one? There it is.
Nope,
System layer.
that was the last one.
Analyzing system.
Yep.
Yep, he is now moving on to the polymorph. That orthogonal but uglier.
Doing the twin stick thing. Just got the gun pointed forward and moves himself.
Ah.
Missing the reload.
What's that?
Oh, I heard it wrong.
Looks like he's he's been a pocket reloader this whole
You know,
run.
with the way
They
he's
marked
shooting
on
that
it.
AR-15, it kind of reminds me of like old N64 James Bond a little bit. But
Yeah,
his polymorph is up.
And with how he reloads it with the pocket reloading, it's like,
Yeah.
it just disappears off the screen and then it's back up.
To next system layer. Analyzing system.
Back in the day when game developers didn't have
Well, that was
the resources to make any fancy schmancy animations.
Yeah, what do you need that for anyway? You press the reload button, your weapon gets reloaded. What are you whining
you know what?
about?
You know what? We need to go back to the day when it was just the first person screen and you just have a crosshair.
Yeah.
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 Either way,
that's a doozy.
Fractal doing a really good job just chilling, keeping the Sosig population under control.
Ooh.
All right, his regen is up.
Not swapping to the M23 gun.
Yeah, he's
Going
just
up
choosing
and
to.
down with the single fire.
Oh, gotta reload. And he made it past the
Beautiful.
fourth hole.
Data.
This
And he
this
didn't get
turning
shot while
into-
doing it.
Advance to next system node and take it.
This basically turned into Fractal's victory lap here at this point.
Yep.
Unfortunately for Avennon. But either way, we'll get to see if Fractal can make it past the 5th and final hold in the hub.
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
Looks like a lot of our runners, he's gonna clear it out first before going shopping. I think he just blew his stealth bonus though.
Maybe, but I feel like the stealth bonus. How important do you suppose the
Again.
stealth bonus is compared to the no-hit bonus?
Patrol coming.
Compared to the no-hit bonus, the no-hit bonus is worth way more. But every bonus is a bonus that you can pick up.
Yep.
So if you can get it, go get it. I don't think it's something that you can just
Ooh.
throw away.
Fractal
Ooh.
having a close call there with one of the green berries.
What's that?
All right, I think his toes are into the hub now.
He's dipping his toesies
Get
in.
from the
Looks
other
like he's
angle.
trying to clear it out before he gets into...
It's a scaly room. I'm always saying this. It's scaly in there.
Scary to hold or scary to get into?
Both.
Fair enough.
That's what I think anyway.
What's my-
Raining bullets on
Ooh,
this encryption. Oh, he still has the M23 gun, right?
He does.
That's still on his back?
I think he still has a shotgun, but I haven't seen it in a while though. I
Mm-hmm.
doubt he would have sold it.
Especially because I think he's already got a bullet boost in his pocket.
Ooh-wee.
Taking a walk into garden.
He must have heard something.
Maybe he was thinking about touching some
That's a lost
virtual
hold.
grass.
It's good to get to the garden sometimes.
Yeah, go
Get a little-
go touch
Yep.
some grass, kids. It's good for you.
Okay. I need an infamo. Please.
He's praying for an infinite ammo, and
Thank
he
you.
received.
All right, he has the full complement, all 4 sausages
Oh.
that help you in the final hold.
We have
Mhm.
ghost
How much
and
money does he
shield
have
for
left, though?
refractive.
Putting him
Money.
in the right order.
Put boost and shield for
Yeah,
refractive.
not a
We
bad
good.
idea. I've seen a few runners
Planning
accidentally
it out.
grab the wrong
what
power
else
up
do we buy?
before.
He's got 5
5 tokens.
tokens left.
And is he gonna get another flashlight? No.
Thinking long
I
and
can
hard.
see those
here.
gears a turning.
Ooh, a laser perhaps? He could
It
get
would-
a suppressor. He could upgrade his
Nope,
ammo.
getting another bullet boost.
Why not?
And I don't think he's going to be able to
Quick
afford
points.
anything else.
He can afford a few things, but nothing substantial.
A bayonet. A bayonet would be fun.
I have not.
A
nope,
second flashlight.
Another flashlight. See, that is exactly how strong the flashlight meta is.
We got the double flashlight. Now, some people have even taken their flashlights
You know-
off their guns and just pointed it at certain entrances.
Someone in, that is a good point. He could get a grapple and use that to get to a safer area in Metro.
Hmm. We've seen a lot of players kind of change the landscape of hub to their advantage as best they can, making ladders, making forts. Well, he's thinking about the order in which he wants to eat his hot dogs. If I were to guess, that means
Okay,
that he's
okay.
got infinite ammo and ghost that he's going to take at the same time.
That is definitely
$1.
the
What can I
guess.
buy for $1?
I mean, I would do a shield dog and infinite ammo when that orthogonal pops up. Maybe that's what attracts the orthogonal, just having the right power ups.
Yep. He could get Tracer here. You know, it's a thought.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna keep
Trace-
that token in
Yep.
his pocket.
Now imagine if you got extra points for keeping as many tokens as you can.
I hate that idea more than I can voice. Dragon, I want to spend my money.
It's my money, and I want to spend it now.
I do not want poverty core runs where you just open your first box and you're like, well, if I spend any points, my score is going to go down, so I guess it's me and this Mag 7 ride or die for the rest of the run.
Damn.
I mean,
No, thank you.
I mean, a Mag 7 only run would make for a fun gentleman's agreement. I'm just saying.
Can you imagine trying to clear the region with a Mag 7? Oh, are we gonna? This is dangerous business. We both were talking about Gerald blowing up doing this exact same maneuver earlier as we were setting up for this one. So he knows the risks of touching these things.
He's setting it down very, very gently. And, oh, no, he's going to get some more stuff.
Now, I'm not sure if Avenon's score reflects clearing the region. It might have with the 928.
I don't think he got the chance for it to actually clear.
Well, I think that score puts him between Gerald's score and Gerald's opponent for that run. So the score falls in line. So if we see another explosion here, we could have another 2 runners fall in the exact same spot. Looks like he's setting up the foot barrier here so that he doesn't get mail slotted in the ankles.
Wonder if it's worth doing that for the middle slot there, because then you can get a little extra cover out of that.
More fort construction.
Been seeing this quite a bit lately, the last couple days. Ooh, taking a few shots there from that fly patrol.
Oh.
But they apologize by giving him his health back.
All right. Looks like he is ready. Avennon, our Fractal, is in it, locking it down in the hub.
Now, we've talked about where we would like to be for various functions and such in the institution. But Dragon, if you had a live, laugh, love framed picture, if you had a picture that said, in this house, we all love each other, in a kind of semi-cursive font.
All right.
Where in institution would
He's
you
already
hang
got
that?
it down to the cheesy bits. All right. He's chilling. He's chilling. Ooh, hitting that.
Hitting the
I think that
bomb.
actually took out a few of the cascading things.
All of these now.
But anyway,
He set up that trap and knocked it down.
Hell yeah. To answer your question, if I was going to do like, the whole picture perfect nuclear family type of thing.
Yeah, the live, laugh, love word posters.
You know what?
Mm-hmm.
I think for that one, I'm gonna go with Pipeworks.
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 I bet it's nice and warm in there. Because all the pipes.
It could be cold. Could be AC pipes.
And it's right next to the train
orthogonal
station.
is up.
These.
All right,
These.
he took the
Let's
shield
go.
dog. He's got infinite ammo. There's the 3-gun. And, oh no.
Well, looks like he's got it.
Nope, the orthogonal is
Running away
approaching
a
him.
little. Is he gonna drop down here? He's got the ghost, so he won't be in danger if he drops down.
And he's got it. Not too bad.
Just took a little bit for the orthogonal to get back to where it needed to be.
Boost.
Mm-hmm.
Free.
Oh, taking the free bullet boost, using it to bully these Breacher boys. For those who don't know, the Breacher boys were kind of sort of a menace back in the last First to Worst with their AA-12 shotguns, which
That's true.
in the closer quarters of hallways were definitely a terror.
We had quite a few people fall to them. But it all seems so quaint now after Toby coming out and Institution. Going back to Operator Orion hallways just feels like such a vacation.
It really does.
Oh,
Now imagine had we
hell
been
he
doing
come
this
from?
competition on Tournament Toby.
Oh.
All right, the refractive is up. He's got his shields. He got his bullet boost. He got his shotgun, and that's one shot. 2 shot, and 3 shots.
3 shot,
Not
and he's
bad,
through it.
not bad.
Get our runners back in here.
Mm-hmm.
what did we do?
Gentlemen,
That's a PB.
a PB.
A personal best, not too bad. Here, let me go ahead and...
That's a 119. Okay. Avennon, are you there?
Yeah, I'm just sobbing a little bit.
Sobbing.
That was.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
We should probably just get it over with. Fractal, your opponent did not finish his run. Avennon
No.
was struck down.
Like blown up in hold 3.
Wow, how?
I didn't notice they chucked a grenade at me. And I stood right up.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
cleared
that
the
was-
regenerative, and then he was just standing on it after he cleared the regenerative. It was a great clear, and then
Yeah.
everything went dark.
Oh
Well-
no, the green berry.
Not my brightest moment.
Well, I'll tell you
Hey.
what, Avennon, I do have a question for you. What do you think your score would have been had you not gotten the greenberry there? Because I think you were on track for at least a solid, like maybe a 124, 25, maybe. Hoyt, what do you think?
I think-
At least,
I think I
think-
could have done better than that, really.
yeah.
26,
Your li-
27 maybe.
Your library clear was probably one of the cleanest that we've seen this entire competition so far.
I was pretty happy with that, and even with the the worst auto shotty too.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's another thing I want to bring up is you had like one of the more suboptimal loadouts at the beginning, and you just been rolling with it.
I know it's well, it's a shame what happened there in hold 3, but that was 3, right?
It was 4.
Four. You finished
Yeah.
4. Well, sort of finished 4. I'm not sure if it actually gave you credit.
It
for
didn't. It doesn't says I completed it, so
All right. Well, Fractal, how do you
You do.
feel about your loadout though?
Oh man, that pump. That semi shotgun.
Yeah, getting the
Absolutely
F2,
beautiful.
3 gun?
Yeah. The long boy. Yeah, very pleased with this. A bit less with this guy for the semi-auto. However,
you can call
that
it its
turned out pretty
name.
good. What's it called? Oh, I
It's-
didn't know.
Yeah,
It's the
it's,
penis.
It's a
the-
Pen 15.
Yeah, the Pen 15.
Oh, shame I didn't get the matching red dot with it.
I didn't know that
Oh,
one had
right,
a matching
figures.
red dot.
Well, the one that comes with the 12, the 50 BMG single shot.
Oh,
the-
the YOLO sight. Yeah, that would have been a good match though. Like with the color
Right.
scheme and everything.
Wait, did they take the YOLOs? I haven't seen a single person get the YOLO sight.
It's
Is
in
it
there.
out of
It's
order
in
now?
there. I've gotten it a few
Huh.
times.
You sure?
Yes. And I hope it stays.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh.
So Fractal, you are moving on into the wieners bracket, staying there, and your next match in 2 weeks. You skip a week.
Uncanny.
Will be against Pyromaniac. And Avennon, you will fall down to the goulash, and next week you will fight Eps.
All right. Well, I guess
All right.
that's pretty much all we have. Are there any questions from chat? We do have Nonk. He did say, Avennon, you aren't going to have any trouble in goulash.
I hope so.
For sure.
You are going to have be a
Unless
menace
that happens
out
again.
there.
He's
Absolute
smurfing.
Goulash menace. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I want to get down there. No, that was intentional. I saved my rep.
Well,
Oh.
all right. Well, I guess that's pretty much all we got for the day. Do we have any final words from you guys before we close her out?
Take it
Good
easy,
match.
but take it.
All right.
In about an hour and a half, we will have Sethery versus Sir Loin.
Oh boy.
Mhm. All right. Well,
That's gonna be
to
worth
everyone
watching.
who's still watching, you stay hydrated, keep practicing, and we will see you in the next round of First to Worst. You all take care.
Cheerio. Thanks for watching.